Hello everyone, welcome to Truth Poison. Here we discuss some difficulties and misunderstanding of our modern society. We point out the issues, we enumerate the causes, and together we try to come up with a cure. Today's topic is based on child education. How to raise the children everybody dreams of. My name is Mamadou Diallo. I believe in better world. Today's children are tomorrow's adults. Therefore, if we want better adults in good charge of society, we must take care of today's children. There are three vital elements in raising a child. Those are discipline, reward, and punishment. To be successful with your children, you have the right behavior and values. And that start very early, from the moment they're 4 to 5, to the moment they're 13, 14 years old, adolescent. That's not just the period of friendship, but also a period of authority. As a parent, your children needs to know what you like and encourage, but more importantly, what you do not tolerate and punish. For example, you're at a dinner party, you're invited to a dinner party with friends, colleagues, families, and strangers, and you see your 5 years old kid dominating the social scene, screaming, jumping around, running around, eating from the centers of the meals on the table, subjecting everybody to its juvenile chaos. How would you feel about it as the parents? You feel embarrassed, embarrassed to the idea to intervene, and the child is a mirror of his or her home. And you may suggest yourself to not take it with you next time you're going out. But you see, that's a bad solution. It may work for the short term, but not in the long term. Your child is going to grow up and eventually will have to face the world. What you should do instead is to teach them the correct behavior and habit. You have to let them know that the way they behave home is not the way they should behave around strangers and other people outside. Otherwise, if you let that pass, if you neglect that, the little tyrannic dragon growing inside of them will soon turn into a terrible dragon. And you will be the first one it will spit fire on before it moves to the teachers at school, to the neighbor around the house, and eventually on society. Dr. Jordan Peterson, from who this video is inspired from, will say, do not let your children make you hate them. How true. And as a parent, if your children do not listen to you, if they do none of the things you ask them to do, sooner or later, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna end up disliking them, resenting them, because they don't do none of the things you ask them to do. And you're not asking them impossible things they don't know you to do. I have observed many parents, and from my observation, they can all be categorized into a group of three. The first category of parents are those parents who are unable or unwilling to say no to their children. They want to be very nice with them and they overdo it. So they end up having no freedom for themselves. They have to watch their children every second. Otherwise, it's going to put itself into danger or put other people around it in danger. It will be the time to turn on the straw. It's going to either turn on the straw, go in the kitchen, and there are some sharp tools over there, not the hot pen, throw its toys in the TV, take the stores. You have to watch it all of the time. And then there is the second category of parents. Those parents whose only lingo if their children is nah, no you can't, no stop. Nothing is allowed. They're not allowed to do nothing. They have tons of toys, they cannot use them. And then you cannot say constantly no to somebody. Doesn't matter whether a child or an adult. The person gonna revolt himself. Everybody needs some freedom to be able to do certain activities. And then there is the third category. The third category is the category of parents who have a growing cooperation between them and their children. There is some harmony. Everything is not perfect, but there is some consistent effort from each part, and that's beautiful. That's what everybody wants. To join the successful and third category, it's gonna require from you to discipline your children, to let them know what you like, what you encourage, what you do not tolerate, what you punish. And then you have to reward them. The reward is very important. You have to reward your children when every time they do well. Celebrate their little victories. If you're blessed with 2 to 5 children, make it a competition between them. Who brought the best grade from school? Who has the appreciation of their teachers? Who is helping the most around the house? That person is going out with Dana. Take your children with you. Go have a beautiful meal. Get her or him some nice cheap stuff. Come back home with a picture of you having a very good time. and see how everything changes home further for the better. This will not just affect the the other children who did not qualify to come with you in the first place, but also your wife if she is around. The other kids will be forced to work harder to ensure they qualify next time to come with you. And then your wife will be very proud. She will admire you and respect you, knowing that she has a husband who knows how to handle children, who knows how to manage children, who knows how to get the best from children. And she will admire it and respect it from you. And then, third, you will have to correct your children. It's very important to correct your children. We cannot just disregard it and think, oh, they're just children. They will change later and leave it to change. No, you have to let them know what is good and right, what is not good and right. You have to correct them whenever they misbehave or they're intentionally or they're neglectful. This is a huge and serious enterprise to undertake for any parent, but the result is truly worth it. It is incredible. It is amazing to see what children can be when they're taken care of properly. But here's an obstacle to all of this. We modern parent, you modern parent, I'm not a parent yet. Modern parents are terrified by the idea that their children will no longer like them or even love them if they chastise them for any reason. That they are paralyzed. And the reason why they're paralyzed by that fear is because they want their children friendship above all. And they're willing to sacrifice respect to get it. How awkward. Think about it. Your children will have many friends throughout their life, throughout their existence. But they will only have two parents, whether they're alive or dead, whether they're present or one is absent. And the parents' role goes from authority to friendship. Authority to friendship, not the reverse. And as a parent, it is your responsibility to teach your children how to behave properly so that other people will be able to interact with them meaningfully. Other people like their teachers at school. God protect you, dear parents. You are incredible. This is not an easy thing to do. God protect you. You're incredible. I do not have kids yet. I eventually will if I live long enough. But I do have a profound respect and consideration for those parents who are trying their very best to ensure their children do not lack anything. This is the huge and glorious work. So I say bravo and keep on. This is how you make your children proud of you. This is how you make your children proud of having you as a parent. Even though they were unwilling to follow those little disciplines you forced on them back then, and they couldn't understand why they were being punished and grounded every time they fail. Now they're adult. They'll be very glad and grateful that their parents armed them with the necessary knowledge, wisdom, and discipline to navigate the complex and unpredictable world ahead of them. This is when they want to come and visit. This is when they will take care of you and support you financially because you did so very well for them, making them adult, mature, responsible, capable to take care of themselves and others. Because now they're adult, they will soon get mates. They're gonna get married. They're gonna have children. They're gonna grow a family. And the good work you instill in them will translate into reliable and trustworthy husband or wife. They will have that duty in them to reciprocate the same love, the same care, the same discipline, the same values they receive from their parents to others. This is how you help make the world a better place to be. This is how you encourage order instead of chaos. There is a very important lesson here to learn for any parent. As a parent, you need to learn to tolerate the momentary anger or hatred directed towards you by your children after necessary action has been taken. It took me 15 minutes to make this video. In 15 minutes, you've learned a vital lesson in raising a child. I want you to know, if learning it takes you 15 minutes, the consistent application of these elements will certainly take you 7 years or more. So remember, First, you discipline your children. You let them know what you like, courage, and what you do not tolerate and punish. Second, you reward them when they do well. You celebrate their little victories. And third, you correct them when they are neglectful and when they intentionally misbehave. The correction may be a warning or a punishment. You may say, hey Mike, hey Jordan, do not do this again. If you do it, this is what's gonna happen. A warning followed by punishment if repeated. And then there is a huge bonus here. There is a bonus. And the bonus is the prayer. Pray for your children. Bless them. We often say words are of. Imagine what a prayer can do for you. So never insult your children, never curse them. I've never heard my father insulted even an animal. And we have all type of animals. Dog, sheep, goat, cat. Never. Never. I've never heard them insulting an animal. Never tell a human being or his own children. So pray for your children. Bless them. It was Mamadou Diallo. Be safe. Life is serious.